Hi friends, welcome to my Learning Points YouTube channel. In this video, I will discuss about PHP file inclusion. Sometimes we need some common things which will need multiple pages. Suppose you are going to create a website where the menu section or the footer section is common for every page. We need to write each things again and again on each page. If you want to change something, then you need to change from each page. But this is the wrong way and very difficult to manage. In PHP, we have file inclusion facility. That functions gives you huge advantage for this kind of work. In PHP, there are some functions which can include another file from another files. So using include and require function, we can do this easily. Basically, we use this function in different situations. Suppose I want to push a common section, suppose a particular content or block of content, and we need to separate these things and we need to use that things in every page, then we can use include or exclude functions. Not only block of code or content, we can write our PHP logics or functions. Suppose we can create some common function which will need in multiple pages. We can create a separate page and can write all function on that function using file inclusion facility we can use from another page. Let's take some example to understand it more clear. So here I am taking index.php, and in the PHP I have written some HTML code, and this is the menu section and this is the body section, and here is my output. So this is the menu and this is the body. Here we can see there is 4 links: home, courses, blogs, contacts, and this menu needed in all the pages. If we create a home page and we need to add these menu things, and if we create the course page, then we need to add these things, and for the blog, then we need to add these things. So if we try to add in a single file with the PHP inclusion function and call it in all functions, then in all page we will get the menu. So now I am creating, suppose, menu.php. Suppose here is my PHP file and I am creating menu.php. So here is my menu.php page, and I am taking this div section from index.php to menu.php. So let's see now, if we run this, we can only get these things. There is no menu. So to get menu, we can use the PHP include function. Include menu.php. So here I am including menu.php in our file, and I am getting the output with the menu. So we just need to include in your page where it is needed. Actually, the menu content is coming from menu.php, and I am calling menu.php from index.php. In the other way, we can call the menu.php. We can use require. We can use require method to call this function. So if we use require, then I will get the same output. So what is the difference between include and require? Suppose I am using require and calling menu.php. Suppose I am taking menu1.php, which is not exist. So if you call menu1.php and run this, we'll get error and nothing will show. Instead of require statement, if we use include and let's call this, then we will get all output, but this PHP file is not called. That means include function have exception handling functionality. Using include function, if we call any file which is not in our directory, then the program execution will not stop. It will run as it is, but the menu1.php will not call. But if we run with require, then that will create a fatal error. That means the whole program execution will stop. In PHP, we have another two functions basically which is very much related to include and require functions. There is include ones and require ones. Include ones is behave like include functions and require ones behave is like require function. The basic difference is these functions are basically check whether file is already included or not. Suppose I am going to include abc.php, but if this file is already included or loaded, then second inclusion is just ignored. It will not include twice. Let's take an example and see how this is working. Now I am going to show you another two functions, that is include ones and require ones function. So if we run this with include ones, that means we are calling these functions only one at a time. So if we run this, we can get the same output. So using include, if we call menu.php, the output is exactly same as if we include ones. If we use include ones menu.php, the output is the same. So what is the difference? The difference is if we run includes ones functions, then it will check the menu1.php already included or not. If menu1.php already included, then it will not include second times. It will just ignore the page if we write include ones second time. So let's see what happen if we call include ones.php two times. So I am writing include_php two times and calling menu.php two times. That is same file. So if you run this program, we will get the same output. That means only we can see the menu one times. But instead of include once, if we only call the include functions, that time it will call every time. So here we can see the menu.php content will get two times because we included two times. In the same way, we have require ones functions. Require ones is exactly same as require functions, but the difference is if we use require ones two times, that will execute only one time. So I am calling recurrence two times and output is only one time. That means if you run second times, that will ignore automatically using recurrence functions. But if we use only require, that time our output will be two times. So we can understand the basic difference between include and include ones and require and require ones. Hope you understand this tutorial. Please comment if you have any queries. If you like this video, please comment and subscribe this channel. Next day I will discuss about PHP session.